welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the Goodreads Book Tag. Now, I'm a huge fan of Goodreads. I've had an account on there since about 2012, so it's lasted me a good while, and I just think it's a great way to track what books you want to read and what you have read, and there's stuff like reading challenges on there as well. So I thought this would be a nice little tag just to do. So the first question is, what was the last book you marked as read? Now, I am filming this on May the 6th, just because I might save this video to go up a bit later on. On May the 6th, the last book I marked as read was The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. Now, this is the story based on the famous Underground Railroad that helped slaves escape. It follows a girl called Cora and how she escapes a place where she is a slave, and I think it was quite good. It was quite a good plot. I just didn't really care for any of the characters, and for me to really like a book I have to love the characters, so I think I only gave this 3 stars. Next question is, what are you currently reading? And at the moment I'm reading A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas, and I am loving it. I'm about almost halfway through. I am taking my time with it just because I don't want it to end. I could have easily finished it by now. Like I said, I'm just taking my time. It is really amazing, and I'm scared of the ending. Sarah J Maas has never finished a series before, and this is the last book in this series, so I think all her fans are a bit scared about how it's going to end. But yeah, I'm just taking my time with it, and I'm just loving it so much. Next one is, what was the last book you marked as to read? And that is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Now, this book has been on my shelf for a while. I just haven't actually added it to my to read shelf on Goodreads. So this is the last book I added. I've no idea what it's about, but I'll give it a go. Next one is, what book do you plan on reading next? This is the hard one just because it all depends on what I feel like after I've read A Court of Wings and Ruin, but at the moment I'm feeling Winter Song by S.J. Jones, just because I think it'll be in kind of like the same category as A Court of Wings and Ruin, and also I don't really know what it's about. I got it in my Illumina crate, I think it was in February, March. I don't know what it's about, I haven't heard much about it, so I thought if I read it after a book like Court of Wings and Fury, it might just be the perfect thing to read after a great book like that. It will have a lot to live up to though. Next one is, do you use the star rating? So on Goodreads there's a 5-star rating where you can give your books how many stars out of 5, and yes, I always do use it. Some people end up giving it like 2.5 stars, but I just give it the basic 2, 3, 4, 5. I use it like that, and I also use it to shelve my different books. So anything that's a 1 or 2 stars, that goes in my never read again pile. Anything that's 3 stars doesn't get put into a pile, and anything 4 or 5 stars, those go on my favourite shelf. Next one is, are you doing a 2017 reading challenge? And that is yes. So this year I want to read 60 books. So far I have read 21, so I'm well on the way of getting my target. The reason why I've read 60 is because last year I read about 53 books, so I think 60 is like a sensible number to read. I didn't want to go anything too far because I just wouldn't read it, but if I stay around the 60-50 mark, I might be able to just push myself a bit further. Next one, do you have a wish list? I do, but it's not on Goodreads. My wish list is on Book Depository. I basically put everything on there, and it can send me emails when the price is dropped. I also have a basic wish list on Amazon, just because for Christmas I always get Amazon vouchers, and I'm not a really big fan of Amazon just because I've had a lot of problems with delivery since moving into this flat, to be honest, so I try not to use them as much. But I know at Christmas my Amazon wish list, I got a £25 voucher, put all my books on there, put them in low to high order in price, and then I just added them all to the basket until it got to £25, so that's one good way of doing it. But Book Depository is my best one, just because I can give everyone that link to that wish list, and they can just buy me stuff off that for my birthday and Christmas. Next one is, what do you plan on buying next? And I have no idea. I'm not really buying books at the moment. I want to read all the books I've already got, but I think when I've read all those, I will probably buy the Throne of Glass series, just because that's one thing I really want to read, and I want to get loads of series out of the way. We're almost halfway through the year and I haven't really started any of the series I said I want to read, like Throne of Glass, like the Grisha trilogy, like the Lunar Chronicles, stuff like that, so we'll probably end up buying those next. Next one is, do you have any quotes? And would you like to share a few? So I have loads of quotes that'll just take me forever to share, but at the moment my favourite one is by Dr. Seuss, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He did the Cat in the Hat books, I think, Green Eggs and Ham, and stuff like that. And that quote is, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." And I just think that's a really sweet quote just to have. Next one is, who are your favourite authors? Now this is really hard because I have lots of favourite authors, but I'll show you my top 3 at the moment. So we obviously have Sarah J Maas, just because I am loving the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I really hope Throne of Glass will be as good as these, because these are books that I really care about the characters, fast moving plots, and they just get you hooked straight away. I also have Giovanna Fletcher, so she's wrote books like Billy and Me, You're the One That I Want, Dream a Little Dream, and Always with Love. I love these little chick lit books, they're romance books, but I'm not a big fan of romance, so it basically shows how good they are, and I think they just look all so cute and adorable. And I think she might be writing another one, I'm not too sure, but I hope she is. And the last one is Jessie Burton. I love Jessie Burton. I've recently read The Miniaturist and The Muse, her 2 books, and she is currently writing some children's fantasy novels which seem quite cool. Apparently it's like dark fantasy with a feminist twist, and I think that's just going to be totally awesome. Next one is, have you joined any groups? So on Goodreads you can join groups, so there's like different groups, stuff that you like. I am only part of the Fairy Loot group, which doesn't really do anything to be honest, and also the Top 5 Wednesday group. So you see my videos I upload every Wednesday, it's part of the Top 5 Wednesday group. The moderator just puts different topics up and we just do those every week. So I think if you're wanting to start maybe book blogging or booktube, that's a really good group for you to follow. And the next one is, how many shelves do you have on Goodreads? Now on Goodreads you can create different shelves for different things. I have 14, and off the top of my head I've got a shelf for every year I've been on Goodreads, so I can see what I read each year. So I've got 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16 and 17, so that's 6. You've obviously got your read and to read shelves. Then I've got a non-fiction, did not finish, graphic novels. Where did the other 2 come from? I don't know, I've carried 11. To be honest, I just have no idea how many shelves I've got. I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, that is my Goodreads tag. If you want to do this, have a go. I'm not really going to tag anyone. I'm not really good at tagging people. But yeah, if you want to have a go, just have a go. And it'd be nice to just tag me just so I can see what you've said. Or if you want to, you can just comment down below. And you can also like this video or subscribe to this channel. And there's also my Tumblr, Twitter, Goodreads, Instagram or Snapchat to follow. And you can all linked down below. So I will see you later with a new video. Bye!